when you're on stage.
On stage. Let me close my eyes while you ask this question. I feel like this is about to be like epic.
Now you feel like you're on stage?
When you're on stage.
When you're on stage.
Alright.
The audience is in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want them to feel?
What do I want them to feel? Is it ladies out there or is it
Miley Cyrus out there?
Miley Cyrus?
X105.1.com.
What do you feel as an artist being able to make the music from your heart versus what other people make you, versus what other people say they want? Like the mainstream, like, oh, we want you to make this kind of record, but at the same time, you're like, I'm not making that kind of record.
It's definitely a battle, you know what I mean? Especially when it depends on what you're doing the music for.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because of course, you're gonna want people to listen to you. You don't want to make songs and nobody hears what you're saying.
Right.
So there's a part of you that is gonna want to make music that people are gonna want to hear. And it's a party that's going to want to make music that's true to yourself, you know what I mean? If that's what you're in music for. Because everybody comes to this for different reasons, you know what I mean? If you actually are an artist and the music you make is a part of you, then, you know what I mean, you're going to want to make songs that come from somewhere. But it's just about finding a certain kind of balance, you know what I mean? So people who make songs for people that want to hear, I don't necessarily shun it and say that they're doing the wrong thing. You know, they're doing music for what they want to do music for. But for people who make music with a purpose, where it comes from the heart and from somewhere within, then it's just about trying to find some kind of balance, you know what I mean, between the two.
Okay, so what do you say some of your musical inspirations have been?
Man, I get inspiration from all across the board. There's jazz inspirations, you know what I mean, of course it's going to be hip hop inspirations and stuff like that. Jay-Z, Nas. Nas is definitely one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah.
Kanye, Lupe. It's a whole lot, man. Even like Snoop Dogg on a certain level, you know what I mean? Certain things that I feel like Snoop is able to do certain stuff that nobody else can do, you know what I mean? Like, he's the only one who he can make a song like Sensual Seduction on like some kind of borderline clown type shit, but still slap you in the mouth at the same time. Like you ain't gonna oh stupid bitch, like you ain't gonna say that, you know what I mean?
In his face.
You ain't gonna say that to his face, but he can still do Sensual Seduction and get away with it.
That's true. And he's still evolving too, so you can't even even he's Snoop lying now, you know what I'm saying?
right. Some kind of way he finds a way to pull that off.
Yeah.
And you just kind of be like, yo, what's Snoop? Like, you just kind of go with it.
Exactly, you get that pass. It's
you know what I mean? He gets that pass.
It's a way for everybody to get closer to you, get in touch with you. What made you want to start Math Mondays? Doing the whole reboot with the vlog and dropping something every Monday. What's your concept behind that? What made you want to do it?
Man, Math Mondays came together. It came together kind of fast and kind of slow at the same time.
Okay.
I know that don't make no sense.
Hey, I'm about to figure it out now.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to figure it out myself while I explain it to you. Since the last project that I put out, a nice gap of time have been in between.
Okay.
And I was getting to a point where I knew that I had wanted to release some new material, but I wasn't really sure how I wanted to go about it. If I wanted that to be a new mixtape, if I wanted that to be an album, or what the next step was going to be. So I ended up deciding at first to put out a Crash Course 2.5 mixtape.
Okay.
And that was going to be what was going to be getting pushed. But instead, we ended up just saying I didn't want to put out another mixtape and not be consistent, because I feel like the game is a certain kind of way where you have to find some kind of way to be consistent in something. If you're going to make it, if you're going to be relevant, if you're going to stay relevant, you know what I mean? Certain people have brought certain elements to the game where you can't just put out an album and then disappear, and people still gonna be checking for you. I mean, maybe if you Justin Timberlake, you might can do that, but for the average cat, you know what I mean, there has to be a certain level of consistency in order to remain relevant in the eye of people.
Right, true.
So I just felt like Math Mondays was a way that I knew that I could be consistent as far as putting out material, and because in that gap of time, I felt like people didn't get a chance to realize what was going on with me in that amount of time while I was gone. I just got to a place with music where I just wanted to be able to engage with people as much as possible and make it tangible. You know what I mean? Some people put out songs every week and stuff like that, but if you Kanye, I might listen to your song every week. But if you know,
Joe Blow,
it's like I might. People's attention spans aren't there. You know what I mean? Everybody is visual. Everything is visual. So a song is cool, but a video is better. So I feel like you might as well just do it the best way that we can do it, and just go ahead and put out videos every week, and just keep people engaged, man. So nobody ever gotta ask no questions about what I'm doing anymore, what's going on. Like, all you gotta do is go to youtube.com/mathematicsmusic, and every week you can be able to check it out and see what's going on.
Okay.
So for every Math Mondays video that you're doing, is it just like a mixtape song, or do you want to do original content? Or how are you gonna make sure that?
Well, Math Mondays. Honestly, every Monday it could be anything. It's more so about, you know, just to see. I kind of like the element of surprise and giving a person something to look forward to, because I could say, oh, it's going to be a new song every Monday, and it's like I could go check in for the new song every Monday, but I already know what's there. So it's no rush for me to go and look and see what he's doing on Monday, because I know it's a new song. You know what I mean? But Math Mondays, it could be a new video on Monday. It could be a new interview. I could be on X105.1 this Monday. You know what I mean? I could be doing a vlog on Monday. I could be doing a freestyle on Monday. So you never really know what you're going to get.
So it drives you, because you like, so I do want to go.
Yeah, see what he has for that
Last
Monday.
week was a video. What it's going to be this week. So
exactly.
All right, so I'm watching the clock. We got a few more seconds. We about to get into this watch the clock. Then we gonna come back and finish doing
watch special.
Yeah, we about to jump into that watch the clock. We'll be right back. This is No Famous Cosigns. We still got Math in the building.
Shout out to Chief Key.
Yeah. That's that I don't like.
Stop getting locked up, man.
300.